Can you van life whilst having a full-time job, a couple of side hustles and a child? I'm going to show you how I do it. So my name's Richard. I live in this 2014 Ford Transit Connect van. I have a full 40-hour a week at minimum, sometimes 60-hour a week, full-time job. I have a couple of side hustles and I've got a son that woke up this morning in Indy, next to a graveyard, in a small little village called Kentmere in the Lake District. We're actually going to go on a hike this morning, up over that and over a few more. We're going to tick off 3 Wainwrights, hopefully. Let's pack the bag. In the fridge, we've got our food, fruit, chicken Caesar salad wrap, and the all-important Mars bar. With all my first aid kit and baby wipes in the back already, it's time to pack. We've got bug spray. It's a bit humid today. We have got low-lying cloud. The sun is likely to pop out later. We'll have that just in case. Head torch. I always carry one just in case. I don't know, maybe the clouds go low, maybe the batteries die. Hence why I've got a battery pack that can go down the back with them. Food and drinks. I was up a big mountain yesterday. I took the snow spikes. I don't need them today. Now I'll quickly show you around my humble abode. It is still a work in progress. On the top, solar panels and a storage rooftop box. In here, we've got a few electrics. That's the 12 volt port. We've got USB ports just there. That all comes on with just a switch. Tells you how many volts are still in the battery. We use that quite often, but not as often as you'd think, and that's because of our job. We'll get onto that slightly later. We've got the top part of the bed. Still need to cover it, but underneath it, there's extra storage underneath it. Underneath it on the back corner, that's where the leisure battery and the fuse box and all that sort of thing live. Over here, the bed. Now, obviously, that all slides out level with this cupboard, and that piece of foam goes down the back, creating a full double bed. There's the fridge. Now the fridge goes that way when the bed is pulled out. Underneath the bed, I've got loads more storage, shoes, water. There's the bin. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the bin, but I love the bin. In here, just random storage. We've got a bit of food, cups, loads and loads of coffees and a few bits and pieces. We've got the heater over there, some more bits and bobs there. That's all our pots and pans. That's the gas sort of side of things. Cups, sun cream, baby wipes, that sort of thing. But then this whole shelf comes out, and underneath in this piece is all the essentials for the van. So we've got stuff like the jump leads, air pump, compressor thing for the tyres, that sort of thing. Just the general bits. That is our Ford Transit Connect van. That's a solar panel charge controller, and the clothes are all in the overhead storage up there. You can tell the missus had an influence with this sort of shelving unit, and we've got the table which sits up perfectly just there on its fancy hinges. Now we do still have a lot to do. We've got the full ceiling to do with the lights, the cables just dangling down over there. So we've all got it all wired up. It just needs to be, the ceiling needs to go in, insulated, and the lights go in. We've got all the carpeting, so like the felt that goes all the way around all the edges, that all needs to go in all the way around. Shall I take my coat? I mean, it did drizzle a little bit on the way here. Do you know what? Yeah, it's only a lightweight one. I'll take it just to be safe. Hello guys, how are you doing? Let's wave goodbye to her for a few hours. I'll wash all my clothes at laundrette, 24-hour laundrette, or whenever I stop at my partner's house, a couple of times a week maybe. I'll do it there and then. Same with the shower. I'll also grab a shower at her house. But I've also got the Pure Gym multi-gym membership. I'll always just nip in there for a quick shower, a quick workout. Definitely glad I packed my coat. It's started to rain a little bit now, but that's also how I iron my clothes, either at my partner's house, or I've got a 240 watt inverter in the van. Just give it a quick iron before work. Oof. I think this is the way I've got to go. Haha. Oh, Christmas dinner. Oh, look at them, so cute. They're going to taste lovely. Yeah, I know. I kind of hate myself for saying that too. Just look at that view. We've not even climbed that high already. Wow, that's just beautiful. Typical Lake District. You've got the Kentmere Reservoir down there. Little castle just down there. Loads of pheasants, loads of sheep. It's beautiful. There's not a single person around. Let's talk to you about my job and my side hustles, and then we'll get on to my son. My job, I'm a coach driver, and that's the reason why I don't need to use that many electrics out of the van. I charge everything up while I'm driving my coach. I work out of Cheshire in England, and 4 days a week, 45 hours a week. Every now and then I'll drop in a bit of overtime, do an extra day or something like that if I've got a big adventure planned or something like that. And that's my job. On the nights where I'm in work both that day and then that day, and I've got that night in between, I'll either park up at somewhere like Delamere Forest, which is fairly local, or I'll go stop at the missus, or I find somewhere fairly local to park up. Normally somewhere that's either going to have a good sunrise, a good sunset, or somewhere that's a bit quiet. I've got a few local spots which I use. I tend not to like to use them all the time. All the locals get used to me being there, and I don't like that. Part of being stealth is to not be recognised. I'm on Crabtree Pass, and this goes over to Garbourne Pass or something like that. It's not even that steep, it's just long and tedious. I'm that warm, I've had to take my hoodie off. Look, man boobs. I love these Lake District old ruined houses. They always come with a beautiful view, don't they?
Hello mate, how you doing?
Thought I could hear an owl, but I actually think it's probably just a pigeon. The only issue with my job is the start and finish times can be massively varied. Like, I'm up in the Lake District now. I have to get down off here for about 4 o'clock-ish. Hopefully I get all my Wainwrights in on that hike. Get back down to sort of Cheshire area. Find somewhere to pull up for the night. But it's going to be daylight when I'm trying to sleep, because I've got to sleep early because I'm in work tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the morning. So I've got to be up at sort of midnight, half midnight, get myself all sorted and get myself into work. That can sometimes be challenging. But my side hustles, wow, the side hustles, there's so much all sort of wrapped up into one. It's one main thing that's got loads attached to it, and that is YouTube. I've got 2 main channels. I've actually got 3 channels, but 2 main ones. Northern Exotics, which is my main channel. I call it my main channel because it's my biggest channel. 35,000 subscribers. I think I'm the 3rd biggest in the UK within the reptile niche, because that's all about reptiles. I don't really upload on that one too much because I'm going for a bit of a lawsuit thing with a brand that I worked with at the minute, and it's just part of the conditions. But that should be up and running and sorted again in around about 2 or 3 weeks, I hope. But through YouTube I get ad revenue, so for every advert that you see pop up on the screen, that's paying me a small percentage. Not on this channel, but on the other channel it does. On top of that, we've got brand deals, sponsorships, where brands will say, I'll give you £100 if you take this product and give it a good review and use it and show your customers, your viewers, what you think of it. Do an honest review. Yeah, fair enough then. To be fair, that's kind of the reason why my last channel isn't uploading a little bit. Not so much with this channel, because I've not hit the threshold to be able to stick adverts on this channel. You need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. I need about 500 hours of watch time still to be able to get this one up to monetization. The best way you can help with that one is watch from start to finish, hit the like button and leave a comment. YouTube will think it's a good video, and they'll share it out to more people. We'll get more subscribers, and I'll be able to quit my actual job and do this sort of stuff full time. On top of the ad revenue, the sponsorships, the brand deals, we've got affiliate marketing. So if you ever hear me say, click the link in the description if you want to find out more. I normally have an Amazon link or something down there. You can click on that, you can purchase something from Amazon, and I will get a small commission off that. It doesn't cost you guys absolutely anything more than what it would normally cost. It just gives me a bit of commission, and that helps me do adventures just like this. Can you tell I've just sat down to procrastinate so I don't have to climb up that piece just yet? Path goes basically all the way up there, up into that crevice just up there, and then it turns right and starts going up over the top of the hills where I'm going to start hitting the Wainwrights. I'll tell you all about my son when I get up there. Some people are just crazy. I mean, that's the easiest way down, but still, some people are crazy. Saying that, my fat ass is walking up 3 mountains today. Oh wow, just look at the view. That is absolutely amazing. I've got to enjoy it now because apparently the cloud cover is between 500 and 700 metres above sea level. I'm at 500 metres now. I mean, you can see the clouds covering that one just there, so I don't know how tall that is. I don't even know what it is. It could be one of the ones I'm even going up. Oh, that'll be fun. It's just stumbled across me that I haven't actually told you which Wainwrights I'm actually doing on this hike. We've got Yoke at 706 metres above sea level. We've got Il Bal at 750 something, and then we've got Frostwick at 720. So all 3 of them are mountains, and they're all Wainwrights, and there's 3 more ticked off the list. So before we get round that corner there and the wind starts battering us, it's supposed to have 20 km/h winds. There's nothing at the minute, so I assume just over that ridge we're going to start getting battered. Let me tell you about my son. 7-year-old little Jacob. If you know my other channel, Northern Exotics, you would have seen him a few times. He's a little apple to my eye. I love him to pieces. He's absolutely amazing. He's the spit of me, both personality and looks. The poor bugger. He lives in Norfolk with his mum. So it's a hell of a drive from Cheshire, where I work, and this is my home, do you know what I mean? So I go down and see him a couple of times a month, and I love it, absolutely love it. But that's why one of the reasons why I'm van life. Save the money on house bills, chuck it into the van to keep that running perfect, and I can see him as much as I physically can, work pending. He's amazing. I can't wait to get back down and see him again. Check this out. There's not even a path now. It's like a quad bike trail. That's about it. If you want to know more about the finances behind my life, just let me know in the comments. I could do with making a full video over that. There's that much information involved, all the figures and whatever. But that is how I live van life with a full-time job. If you want to help support me, hit that subscribe button, watch the videos from start to finish, like and comment. Love you all.